Let's see. Joseph Barrios, hello. Evan, let's see. Via Villalobos, hello. Welcome. Let's see. Tay Brienza, hey, I'm not going to be able to stay. I'm dropping by to say, hey, have a good day. Hey, thank you so much for coming out. Let's see. Hazel, hi, Adrian. Watching in Scotland. Wow, Scotland. Queso Quackers, hello. Hello from Ireland. Welcome. Audrey, one of our members, welcome. Monique Rojas, hey, buddy, how's it going? I hope everyone's having a good day. Another member in the chat, Kimberly Moore, hello, welcome. So happy to see everybody today. Welcome to our earliest stream that we've ever had. I keep forgetting the camera's over here. Let's go ahead and slide this back over this way where it was so it's a lot easier to see. Lisa King, hello. Ripley, 2179, how's it going? Hello from Birmingham. That is in the UK. Wow. I am so happy that we were able to do this early stream so that way we can get some of our European viewers in here, because normally I do my live streams super late at night here on the East Coast of the United States, and by that time it's already like 2-3 o'clock in the morning over there in Europe, or in the UK at least. So I'm super happy that we were able to do this early live stream. So let's see. Yes, Tabrienza, absolutely correct. Everyone, go ahead and leave a like on the video, on the live stream. Helps get the word out there that I exist and helps us get recognized by others in their recommended. Let's see, Shirley Evans. Oh, yeah, I already said that. Hello from Birmingham. Hi from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Wow. Daryl Dean, hello. Great to see Scottish and English neighbors here. Let's see, Vicky Matthews, hello from the UK. So glad that you've done this earlier. I'm very happy that I was able to do it earlier. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Hello from Jansen Beach, Florida. Girl running with wolves. I like that username. I've always wanted to meet a wolf. Like I've never actually, like, I think I've seen wolves in person at like a zoo, but I think there are a couple sanctuaries in Florida where you can actually go and like interact with wolves. Random Acts of Ryan, hello. More punishment today? Hey, if you guys are interested in punishing me, then I am here for you. You guys are more than happy to punish me if you want. If not, that's totally fine. We're here, we're chilling. It's a Saturday. I don't have to work today. I'm super excited. I've been really busy. Let me just say, I have been extremely busy. I'm so sorry that the channel has been really dry lately. I haven't posted a video in well over a week, so I'm very sorry about that. But the good news is that we will have another video tomorrow. It will be a sponsored video. We have that coming out tomorrow, and I am going to be at the Magic Kingdom tomorrow. While I don't think I'm going to be vlogging, I do know that I'm going to try to do my very first in-park live stream tomorrow from the Magic Kingdom, so you guys can keep an eye out for that. Let's see, QB, or what is that, GB, hello from Jersey. I got family up in Jersey. K Farrell, hello from Massachusetts. Tyler Fratis, hello from Port St. Lucie, Florida. We got a lot of Floridians in here. That's awesome to see. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody's week been? Everyone have a good Thanksgiving. We're finally in December, starting to get cold. I mean, as far as Florida is concerned, it's starting to get cold. I know the rest of the United States is getting pretty chilly, but I know in some parts it's not cold by your standards. But we had a couple days last week where it got in the like 40s here in Florida and like high 30s where I live, and so by Florida standards, it was cold. Holy cow. So let's see, strange question. I know this is a theme park related channel, but what socks are you wearing? Sorry for being weird. That is definitely one of the weirdest questions I've ever been asked. Definitely one of the weirdest questions I've ever been asked, but I'm actually wearing mismatched ankle socks right now, and they're not even the same brand. They're not even the same brand, so yeah, mismatched ankle socks. One is white, one is black, if that tells you anything. As far as brand, I don't know. But there you go, Evan. Let's see, Felix, hello. Welcome. Let's see, give me just a moment to make sure that everything is right on my phone. How's the audio? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear the background music okay? Okay, so Let's see, how's Grogu? He's doing good. He's doing good. He's hanging out in the living room right now, hanging out with Spicy. 2 degrees Celsius here right now. Pardon me for not knowing Celsius from Fahrenheit. I apologize, Audrey. I'm pretty sure that's really cold. Sorry for that weird question. It's no problem. Audio is great. Yep, can hear everything fine. Awesome. Everything is good. Is Nugget enjoying the new season of Mandalorian? Yes, he is. Nugget is really enjoying it. We're finally happy to know that he's got a real name instead of Nugget. He's always Nugget to me. He'll always be Nugget to us. So... But yeah, we are absolutely loving the new season of Mandalorian. I wake up every Friday morning and I'm super excited, and I always make time to watch the new episode, whether I'm at home or at work. So let's see. Got my daughter a baby Nugget for Christmas. I think I'm more excited than she'll be. That's awesome. That is awesome. How many people do we have in here? We got, 21 people in here, I think, right now? That's not bad. That's not bad. That's good for a Saturday afternoon for me. So yeah, ask away, guys. Ask away. We're just here to hang out and chill. Now, I apologize if the music is a little weird because I just looked up a random playlist on YouTube of copyright-free Christmas music. So, yeah. Let's see, I rode Hagrid for the first time on Thursday. How was it? Did you ride in the front row, back row, or were you, like, in the middle? And what did you think? Did you ride motorcycle or did you ride sidecar? Because both are very different experiences. I have yet to sit in the sidecar, mostly because I can't fit in the sidecar. But let's see, how's work and school? Work is going fine. I'm very busy, working both of my jobs literally every single day. And school is going meh. Could be going better. Where I'm like on the edge of whether or not I'm going to be passing my class or failing my class, so we're not entirely sure. We're not entirely sure. I have a final exam next week, so that will determine whether I pass the class or not. But I mean, it's math. I've never been good at math, so we shall see. Let's see. Change my tickets to annual pass because I will definitely be back soon. That's awesome, Mary Delgado. Welcome to the UOAP fam. Let's see, when do you guys think you'll go to Night of a Million Lights? We're actually planning on going to that tomorrow night. So we're going to be spending the day at Disney, at the Magic Kingdom, and then I'm going to be leaving there at like 5-ish, and we're going to head on over to Night of a Million Lights. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow, so you guys can look forward to that video, hopefully, on Monday. Let's see, Casey, do you think the HHN mazes that was planned for 2020 will be used for 2021? The only maze that I think is 100% coming back for 21 is Beetlejuice, because they only had it open for a couple days per contract with Warner Brothers or something like that. So I definitely think that that's coming back. As far as Tooth Fairy and Bride of Frankenstein, I don't know if that's coming back or not. I'd be very surprised if they brought those back. Let's see, do you think that there is life anywhere other than Earth? Yeah. Other than Earth, yes, absolutely, 100%. Let's see, front row, motorcycle, and sidecar. The ride was everything I expected and more. That's awesome, Mary Delgado. I'm very happy to hear that you had a great time. Front row is definitely the best. Front row at night is actually the best. I absolutely love riding a front row at night. It really puts you in the feel more of going through the Dark Forest or Forbidden Forest. And, you know, you have no one else in front of you, so it just feels like it's you by yourself experiencing that. So, I absolutely love front row. It's so much fun. But yeah, Night of a Million Lights. I've never been to Kid Kids World before, so I'm very excited to go there and to experience that. Should be a lot of fun. You know me, I'm always a sucker for Christmas lights. Let's see, add the rain to front row at night is the best thing ever. Now, that would be interesting. I've ridden roller coasters in the rain, and depending on what roller coaster it is not a pleasant experience. Over at Busch Gardens in Tampa, I rode SheiKra in the front row during a torrential downpour, and when I say that I have never been in so much pain on a roller coaster in my life, it's an understatement. It's an understatement. I was in so much pain. Everybody on the coaster the entire time, oh, this hurts, oh my God. So, like, you know, we we got on the ride, and we knew it was gonna rain soon, but we figured that we could get through the ride before it started raining. And so we got in, and it wasn't raining. We got strapped in. We started moving, and as we made that turn to go up the left hill to go up 200 feet, that's when the sky just opened up, and we were stuck on the ride. You know, it was just pouring rain on us. We were miserable, and so we went down the drop, and it was a very surreal experience to drop on Shikra and to kind of look up and see raindrops just eye level just following you down. And then you hit that first inversion and just all the rain is hitting you in the face, and it was just not a good time. Not a good time. It was like being hit in the face with a million BBs. So it was not a good time. Let's see. Very scary, very painful. Yeah, so some of you guys already know. Let's see. Peter Armstrong, can't wait to ride Hagrid's. If there's one good thing about COVID, then that there will be so many new rides in Orlando by the time we can return. Yes, absolutely, 100%. We got a lot of new rides to look forward to in Orlando in 2021. Let's see. I was on Dueling Dragons when it rained, and it does hurt being pelted by rain. I miss Dueling Dragons, man. I still think that Hagrid's is not as good as Dueling Dragons as far as thrill is concerned. I mean, it's a fun ride, don't get me wrong. Hagrid's is a very fun ride, but at the same time, though, Dueling Dragons had so much more of a thrill factor, and I was so much more tempted to ride Dueling Dragons than I am to ride Hagrid's. Not just because of wait times, but, you know, what in the world is playing right now? Okay. I loved... is this copyrighted or not? Because this playlist says non-copyrighted music. So, let's see. Joy to the World vocals. Oh, that was Joy to Silent. Let's do Silent Night. There you go. Look at that. Okay. I get nervous anytime someone starts like actually physically singing. It said, should say, is this all instrumental? Are you gonna be okay? No vocals. Is there any info out there on when the parks are going to bring back APs? What are you talking about? June, what are you talking about with APs? Let's see. I have been to Hagrid's the first time on November 29th. Oh, so that's when you rode it for the first time. Okay. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm not saying that Hagrid's is a bad ride, because it's not. It's not a bad ride at all. It's a very good storytelling ride. Very good storytelling experience. But I just prefer the thrill factor of... I just enjoy the thrill factor of an inverted roller coaster. Shirley Evans, I don't think any Christmas carols will be copyrighted. Most of the composers died hundreds of years ago. Even 12 Days of Christmas was written in the 1500s. Really? I didn't know that. And spin some Christmas knowledge. Let's see. Looking forward to visiting next year, hopefully. Hey, Lisa King, we look forward to having you. Let's see. I know at Disneyland 3 days is about perfect amount of time to be there. How many days would you suggest at Walt Disney World to be able to see all the parks? Never been. Wow, it all depends on what you're really looking to do. If you're looking to do like every little thing in the parks, which I'm assuming is what you're wanting to do if you've never been, I'd say about a week, like 7 days. Because not only do you have to hit the four parks, but you're gonna want a couple days to hit any of those parks again. You know, this is just me. If I was going for the first time ever, I would plan out for 7 days. 4 days, 1 day for each of the parks, and then another 2 days for hitting any park that you really liked the most and to do your favorite things again. And then one last day to do shopping at Disney Springs. That would be my day. And this is without the water parks being open. If the water parks were open, then you could, of course, use those other 2 days to hit the water parks as well. But if you were looking to do everything, then 7 days. 7 days, possibly more. I've seen people, when I worked at Disney, I met people that were staying at Disney for 2 weeks. So whether or not they were doing Disney the entire time, I'm sure they branched out and did other things like SeaWorld and Universal, but at least if you're coming here for the first time a week, if you're wanting to do everything. For annual passes, so it depends on what park you're looking at, because all the Orlando parks, they have annual passes. They have annual passes. So as far as other parks out there, I have no idea outside of Florida. Let's see, you did play Among Us? Yes, we did play Among Us. Coda and I, we have Among Us on our phones, so we play that sometimes. Not all the time. But I don't have too many friends out there to be playing Among Us with, where, you know, Among Us is a lot more fun when you're playing with friends, and you can, you know, every time someone dies or someone calls an emergency meeting, you can talk instead of just typing. I find that much more entertaining when you can talk to your friends instead of just typing things out with random people. But Among Us is a fun game. Let's see. Are there any rides you haven't rode at Disney or Universal? Hope your weight loss is going good. Hi from Oklahoma. Thank you, Lori. So any rides that I haven't ridden at Disney or Universal, I think I've pretty much done everything at Disney and Universal. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I haven't really done. I haven't done the trolley, the Seuss trolley, and the trolley up above in Seuss Landing. I haven't done that. So you can do that. Hey, Carlos with the $5. What's up, my boy? Greetings from Ensenada, Mexico. Disneyland is still closed. Yup, and we're on a 3-week lockdown in Anaheim. Can't wait for this year to end. Yeah, I am so sorry, Carlos. Thank you so much for the $5. Now you gotta specify. Are you wanting me to work out with this donation or not? You gotta let me know. Because this is a really chill stream, but if you guys are wanting to donate and have me work out, then you gotta be specific and let me know. So Carlos, let me know if this is just a chill $5 or if this is a workout $5. But either way, thank you so much for the $5. So yeah, I think that's the only ride that I haven't done at Universal. Oh, and Tyrannon Flyers. So I haven't done that one. What is your list of all Orlando parks, starting with one being your all-time favorite? See, that is such a difficult thing. I love all of the Orlando parks. Like, prior to its refurbishment, I really, really, really loved Epcot. Epcot was my all-time favorite park. Now that's under refurbishment, it's gone down on the list. If I had to rank the parks, I've never been to Legoland, so let's get that right. I've never been to Legoland, so I cannot rank that one. I would say... Oh, no. Okay. So, Random Acts of Ryan with the $5. You are for sure wanting me to... What is it? $5 high knees for 30 seconds. I can go ahead and do that. Carlos, you still got to let me know if that is specifically you wanting me to work out. So, if I had to rank the parks, I will get to that workout in just a second. So, I would say pre-COVID and everything else. Hollywood... what is it? Epcot... Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, and SeaWorld. That would be my list. That would be my list from best to worst. Let's see. How did you and Coda meet? Long story short, we've answered this in several Q&As before, but long story short, we met through a mutual friend. I was in a relationship, she was in a relationship. We were kind of acquaintances at the time through mutual friends, and my ex-wife left me, her fiance left her, and because we were friends, we just kind of started hanging out together, and it was like 7 or 8 months after my divorce that Coda and I really started hanging out. And then, you know, I think it was like, what was it? My ex-wife left me in May of 2017. May of 2017 is when she left me. And then Coda and I officially got together in January of 2018. So... there's that. So yeah, we met through a mutual friend and we just kind of started hanging out. I went to her job while she was working and I hung out with her for a little bit, and then we, you know, just hit things off from there. We were texting each other all the time. So that's that. So Random Acts of Ryan, you donated $5, and do you want me to do high knees for 30 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, unfortunately, I do not have my other camera. If you guys were here for the last workout stream, I had a webcam right over here facing that way to show my working out, but we don't have that. So I'm just going to turn the chair to the side and we're going to do 30 seconds of high knees. So let's see, Emily Cronin, hello. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time to see me do high knees for 30 seconds because Random Acts Ryan donated $5. So thank you, Random Acts Ryan, for the $5. Let's go ahead and do high knees for 30 seconds. We're gonna come up over here. Oh, also, yeah, white sock, black sock. I dressed out for the occasion for working out. So let's see, 3, 2, 1. All right, 30 seconds of high knees. No big deal. Emily Cronin, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate that. That's enough to get the heart pumping. All right. Let's see, Old Raven, nicely done. Thank you. Even though I'm a big guy, I can be pretty athletic and I can do things properly. So, people are always surprised by that. When I was in high school, in middle school and high school, first of all, I've been big my entire life. Big and overweight my entire life. But it's so funny because, you know, I would play sports in middle school and high school, and I've been playing soccer my entire life. I love soccer. And I was in a bit of a league from elementary school through early high school. And it's so funny how these teams would underestimate me, you know? And I would be all over the fields, you know, I would pretend to be, you know, kind of slow, but when the game really got going, I would run around the field, I would be able to charge people, and they would get really intimidated by me, and I'd be able to steal the ball really easily, and it was so much fun. So I've always been a really athletic guy. So even though I'm big, I can still do things. So it's been a lot of fun. Let's see, crushing those high knees. Your socks are not unusual. My son and his wife don't have any matching pairs because their dog always manages to chew up one of each pair. Hey, we got another donation from, what is it, Dahi? Greetings from the West Coast. Love watching your vids. Also, grats on the weight loss and continuing the challenge. May the Velocicoaster be wonderful when you reach that day. Thank you so much for the $10. Are you wanting me to do 10 push-ups? Because I will gladly do 10 push-ups. We're going to do 10 push-ups with that. But anyways, let's catch up on some of these other chat messages over here. Let's see. Hi, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. What in the world? Denise Lee from Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. That's crazy. We got people all over the world watching today. Thank you so much. Have you put up a tree yet? Yes, we have a tree in the living room. Also, that just reminds me, we were wanting to do a house tour. A lot of people have been asking for a house tour since Coda and I moved in April, and we haven't really done that. But I think we're going to be doing that very soon, so you guys will be able to see our tree very soon. It doesn't have too many decorations on it, but we will be finishing that up. Let's see. How do you feel about the Warner Brothers HBO Max deal? It's awesome. I hope it doesn't mean the end of movie theaters because I absolutely love movie theaters and the whole experience. So hopefully that doesn't mean the end of that, but it's still a really good thing. Okay, Dahi, $10, 10 push-ups. We're going to do that right now. Hopefully you guys will be able to see me doing the push-ups. I'm going to put my chair as far to the side as I can. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. Let's go ahead and angle this camera down just a little bit. Ooh. There you go. So you guys will be able to see me do 10 push-ups. Yeah. Is this a good angle? Yeah, that's a good angle. I did one for good measure. They're not perfect push-ups, so don't judge. But I did them. I do push-ups better than most people. So there you go. So that was for you, Dahi. Thank you so much for the $10. Would you ever want to go to Disneyland Paris when COVID is over? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Ryan Bernstein, also hi. Hello. Let's see, Cody Abrams. Hey, my guy. Let's see. How you doing? I'm doing well. In Orlando from Seattle for the next 3 weeks, any Christmas attractions you recommend? Hit up Universal and SeaWorld. Hit up Universal and SeaWorld. They got some great Christmas stuff going on. If you can, check out Give Kids the World Village for Night of a Million Lights. We're going to be doing that on Sunday. Push-ups. Push-ups. I may be big and I can do things, but I still get out of breath. So yeah, check out those. If you also have time, look up Jolly Creek. I heard their event is good. We're not going to be checking it out, but I heard their event is good. So yeah, there's a lot of things to do around Orlando. Let's see. What in the world? They're singing 12 Days of Christmas. I just put my headphones back on. Okay, so they're on number 3. We can. I know some of you guys like 12 Days of Christmas, but it's okay. We're gonna change that up a little bit. Okay, let's see. Hi, what is your opinion on Fun Spots and Old Town in Kissimmee, Orlando? I've never been to Old Town. I've never been to Fun Spot either, but Fun Spot, I hear, is a lot of fun. They got a lot of great attractions. It's more of like a year-round carnival type thing and fair. They have a lot of those similar attractions. So there's that to look forward to, and they have a couple of coasters depending on which one you go to, because there's a Fun Spot in Orlando and there's a Fun Spot in Kissimmee. So I would check them out if you have the time. As far as COVID is concerned, I think they're mask recommended, not required. So just be aware of that if you go anytime soon. Let's see, you could buy a Ring Fit Adventure for the Nintendo Switch. Coda's been looking into that, actually. Coda's been looking into the Ring Fit. Have you ever considered doing the Crystal River swimming with manatees? Yes, we have been looking into that. We want to do that very, very soon on a much colder day. We know the water's going to be really cold, but we do want to go swimming with manatees. Any plans to go to Japan for Super Mario one day? Yes, so Super Mario Land was supposed to open this year, and we had every intention of going. As soon as they announced the opening date, we would make our plans to go, and we were going to go this year. But unfortunately, that didn't happen, so we're definitely going to go next year. Mike Side, our mod, welcome to the stream. Hello. So yeah, Universal in Japan did announce that they were going to open February 4th. So that all depends on what the vaccine situation is like and what the whole worldwide COVID situation is like. Because as of right now, Americans cannot travel anywhere. A passport is pretty much useless right now. So, yeah, as soon as we're able to, and if we're able to go for the grand opening of Super Nintendo World, we definitely want to go to that. Again, what the music? What is this? Deck the halls. I just threw on a random Christmas playlist. I don't know what the heck is here. Hamilton Crockett, hello, welcome. You guys should go to Discovery Cove. Yeah, we want to go to Discovery Cove. The only thing that is stopping me from going to Discovery Cove right now is because your food is included, so you can eat as much as you want. And with my current, weight loss situation going, I'm wanting to avoid putting myself in a situation where I have all the food I can want. So once I reach my goal, possibly after Velocicoaster opens, is when we'll plan on going to Discovery Cove. But we really do want to go to Discovery Cove, for sure. We'll get out there one day. Let's see. Eric Mados, what are your thoughts on the vaccine? I've been doing a lot of research and following up on it, and now I don't claim to be an expert on anything. I don't know. I only know what they're telling us, and again, we're just gonna go ahead and lower this instead. Hold on just a moment. Okay. So yeah, I'm not an expert at anything, but am I going to be the very first person to grab it to get a vaccine? No, but because of the work that I do, I am in the public eye and I deal with the general public a lot. So I am very tempted to get it as early as possible, only because I want to know that for my own peace of mind that I am going to be as safe as I can be. But who knows? Who knows? I think it's going to be a while before I even qualify for the vaccine anyway, because they're going to be distributing it to a lot more people who need it a bit more than I do. Let's see. Bill Heslin, hello. Welcome. Let's come up over here. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Give idea of workout I'm about to start next year. First of all, watch your calories. Definitely watch your calories. Don't eat a lot. Eat a little bit, here and there throughout the day to build up metabolism, and work out for at least an hour every day. Let's see. Are you going to get Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga? Probably not. Coda might, because she's playing Lego Harry Potter right now on the Switch, so she might get it. But as far as me, I probably won't. Are you allowed to say where your 2 jobs are? Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me what my 2 jobs are. I can tell you guys one of my jobs, and it is a drafter at an engineering company. I'm not going to say which company, but I am a drafter at an engineering company, and right now I am working from home. So that one job is my primary job where I get the majority of my money from. It is a very good job. I get paid really, really well at that job as a drafter. My other job is in the public eye, and I've already been recognized a few times at that job, and I'd rather not draw attention to that job because I don't want it to start any problems. So there you go. You have one job. Let's see. Nappy Dragons Productions, howdy. How's it going? I can't believe the year is almost over. It has been a rough year. It's kind of gone by pretty quickly. I mean, when it first started, it went really, really slow because we were in like the hardcore lockdown. But yeah, this year's gone by pretty quickly. And, we're hoping for a much better year next year. Hopefully we don't start off the year with Australia being on fire and almost starting World War III. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I work in retail and people still come in with attitudes and not wearing the mask properly. Yeah, I deal with that every day. What's your favorite park in Florida? Before the construction, it would be Epcot. Right now, it's Hollywood Studios, though. Do you think FastPass will come back? Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure FastPass will be coming back. No doubt about it. It's just a matter of when. We already know that park hopping is coming back January 1st, so that's fun. You still need to make a reservation for the first park, and then after 2 o'clock is when you can park hop to the next one. So hopefully we'll see monorail service return from the TTC over to Epcot, because I miss that. I miss that route. It's so much fun, and I love being able to go to Epcot in the morning and then skip on over to Magic Kingdom at night, because Magic Kingdom is most of the time always open really late. So it'll be fun to be able to do that. Epcot is kind of the park to be at, because you can spend the morning at Epcot and you have 2 easy options of parks to go to. You can go to Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios, whether it be via monorail or the gondola. Yeah, 40 people in here. Wow. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and leave a like on the stream. Helps us get recognized, helps other people discover the channel. Also, one thing that I haven't mentioned in a while is that we have new merchandise in our Spreadshirt shop. So I think we have a link down in the description below to our Spreadshirt store. You can go in there and check out some of our Christmas designs. Brand new for the holiday season. So if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and do that. We also have other designs as well that you might be interested in, whether it be our regular logo or Halloween design. If we have a Velocicoaster t-shirt, so you guys can check some of that stuff out if you want to support the channel in any extra way. Let's see, can't wait to have the character interactions back again. I know Coda has been wanting to give Pooh Bear a big hug for a long time. Every time she sees Pooh Bear, she loses her mind and she just, almost cries because she wants to just give him a big old hug. So let's see, not gonna lie, I thought Epcot was boring. I only went for Test Track. It takes a special kind of person to really enjoy Epcot for what it is. Now that they're completely refurbishing it, I mean, I don't really know how I feel about it. I gotta see it once it's all done. But I still have a soft spot for Epcot. You guys coming up north once the sickness is over, we welcome you at Cedar Point and Kings Island. We want to go to Cedar Point and Kings Island. I think once I lose enough weight and I get to the point where I can easily fit on Velocicoaster, I think I'll be able to fit on practically almost any roller coaster out there. So we'll be more than happy to hit up Cedar Point and Kings Island. We want to go up there. We have a lot that we want to do this year, from traveling international, going to some international Disney parks. We want to go to Universal Studios in Japan for the Nintendo Worlds. We want to go across the country and hit up other parks, and we want to go on cruises. It's going to be a big year, 2021, assuming that the vaccine rolls out quickly and we get the virus situation under control in early 2021. So that way, 2021 isn't a total loss. Let's see, Kimberly Moore, you got one of the Christmas t-shirts. Awesome. Thank you so much for buying one of the shirts. Thank you so much. See, I get notifications on my phone. I get emails every time someone orders, and I know what shirt they ordered, but I don't know where it's going or who ordered it. So that's awesome, Kimberly Moore. Thank you so much for buying one of the Christmas shirts. I got mine coming very, very soon. Let's see. I've always wanted to go to Cedar Point, the coaster capital of the world. Let's see. Do you know anyone who has gotten the virus? Yes, I've had a couple family members contract the virus. So yeah, I do. Last time I was at Disney World, the Doug live show was still around. Woof, wow, that is ancient. That show is ancient. I remember that vaguely. I remember watching the TV show Doug, but I think I remember that show vaguely. Do you want kids? Eventually. Am I ready for kids right now? Absolutely not. There's still so much that I want to do. I don't want to, I want to get a lot of the fun stuff out of the way now and then worry about having a kid later. I mean, I'm 26 years old. So I know that I'm coming up on time where I, should be looking into having a kid seriously. But there's still so much stuff that I want to do right now for the channel, and so much traveling I want to do. And I don't want to be doing a lot of that stuff with a kid because it'll be really difficult. Once you have a kid, then you have to wait a few years for the kid to not entirely be entirely reliant on you. They need to at least be potty trained and be able to kind of eat on their own, in my opinion. I've never had a kid, so I don't know what goes into it, and it scares me to death to have a kid. But it'd be nice to do one day. How loud is this? Yeah, it's not entirely too loud. Let me know if the background music is too loud. Let's see, I only started liking Epcot as an adult, which makes me sad because I didn't like it as a kid and missed out on such amazing things. Same, honestly. Because, I never went into Horizons. I never got to see World of Motion. I never got to do any of that stuff. I never appreciated Epcot when I was young. And, I go back and I look at videos now of old school Epcot when it first opened, and I say, damn, I really wish I got to experience some of that stuff. Okay, side note, what in the world is figgy pudding? I don't know what figgy pudding is. Can someone explain that to me? Because I don't know. Let's see, have you ever played Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga? I have not. I think I've played a Lego Star Wars game, not entirely sure which one. I think it was the original trilogy, Lego Star Wars. Last time I was in Orlando, Islands of Adventure just opened. Wow. Also, I wish I could have gone to Universal Studios back in its prime, especially when Islands of Adventure first opened. I see videos from when it first opened, and it looks like it was so much fun. I'm more intrigued about the Lost Continent and how that whole area was. Like, I first started going to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure just before they shut everything down in Lost Continent and transitioned over into Harry Potter. So I still remember Dueling Dragons with the two statues. I still remember across the way that giant restaurant with the tree trunk with the face on it. So I remember all that, but I wish I got to experience it more. But the only problem was I was too much of a witch with a capital B to ride roller coasters. I was too scared of roller coasters, so my parents thought that it wasn't necessary to bring me to Universal Studios until I was about 13. Rock and Roller Coaster was the very first roller coaster that went upside down that I ever rode. It was my first big boy roller coaster. And after that, they finally decided to take me to Universal Studios so that I could ride the Incredible Hulk. And thus, a coaster lover was born. Let's see. Who's doing the Christmas events best this year in Florida? That is an interesting question. It's a very interesting question. I think Universal and SeaWorld are both doing really solid Christmas stuff, but I think SeaWorld has a slight edge because of their shows. Now, granted, it's not nearly as good as in years past. If COVID was not a thing, then SeaWorld, hands down, would be the best Christmas event in Orlando. I seriously think that if COVID wasn't a thing and they were still doing the Christmas party at Magic Kingdom, I think it's overrated, and I think it's a waste of money. I think if you're really wanting to do Christmas stuff, go to Hollywood Studios and check that out. So yeah, I think SeaWorld and Universal have it down packed this year. Don't get me wrong, Disney has really cool decorations and stuff, but I think Disney or SeaWorld and Universal are doing more. Have you been on the new Rise of the Resistance ride? Yes, I did. I was there on opening day. We have a link, or not a link, but we have a video on the channel from me being there on opening day. You can check that out after the live stream is done. Just look up our Hollywood Studios playlist and you'll be able to find it. Actually, I think we have a playlist dedicated to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge that you can check out on the channel. Do you think McDonald's Disney World trip giveaway, since tickets got recalled, will be drawn from the entries that got entered before the recall? I don't think so. I don't know how that works. I got my McDonald's bag right here full of the Happy Meal toys. I put a video out on how to get all the toys, so you guys can check that out if you want to as well. I'm just self-promoting all my videos today, aren't I? But yeah, I honestly don't know how that all goes. I mean, my mom has been submitting her QR codes, so who knows? Let's see. Any idea when the PS5 will restock? Not entirely sure, man. Not entirely sure. Probably not until after the holidays, which really sucks. Scalpers are terrible. I hate scalpers. When will you guys be doing the Gingerbread Mansion? I forgot about that. We have a Gingerbread Mansion. It's in the kitchen. I know you guys are busy with work and school, but just curious because I don't want to miss it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure when we're going to be doing the Gingerbread Mansion, but thank you for reminding us about that. Figgy pudding is a traditional Christmas dessert. Okay. I'm so glad I rode Dueling Dragons its last year. Dueling Dragons was so much fun. It was my favorite roller coaster at Universal Studios. Let's see. Legit cried twice thanks to theme parks. Jaws and Dueling Dragons have felt real heartbreak. Jaws, RIP, man. That was my favorite ride at Universal Studios, honestly. It was so much fun. So interactive. Like, the skippers made the experience. But, yeah, Jaws was a heartbreaker, and Dueling Dragons, it hurt. I did not like Dragon Challenge. It was way too rough. Dragon Challenge was a serious downgrade from Dueling Dragons. I mean, Dueling Dragons, when they were actually dueling, was so much fun, and then Dragon Challenge was just this huge step down. Let's see. I don't know about Dueling Dragons. Wasn't old enough to like roller coasters at the time. Figgy pudding is quite a British thing known as Christmas pudding now. Heavily laced with fruit and alcohol and solid. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for letting me know, Shirley. I never knew that. Will you guys be decorating the outside of your house with Christmas decor, or do you guys mostly interior folk? Getting roof lights aligned are a pain. We've never been one to decorate the outside of our house, so I think we're just going to stick with inside. Our living room is the area that has the most Christmas decorations right now. We have our tree, and we have some garland around our dresser set that's underneath the TV. So I think we're just gonna really stick to that. I'm not much of an outdoorsy person, and I've seen people try to put up Christmas lights outside, and it looks like a pain in the rear, and I'm not willing to do that. So there's that. Originally was more liquid and contained lamb and had 13 ingredients. Okay. That's interesting. Remind me never to try figgy pudding. They said they were making more before Christmas. Okay, so they might, and I mean, whether or not you get them before Christmas, not entirely sure. Do you think Hagrid's was a good replacement for Dueling Dragons? I'm indifferent about it. I'm indifferent. In ways, yes. In other ways, no. We lost 2 major thrill rides at Islands of Adventure for Hagrid's, and now it's more of a family thrill. So it's not like a hardcore thrill like Dueling Dragons was with all the inversions and everything, but Hagrid's is still a very solid storytelling coaster that delivers some pretty decent thrills, but it's still a very low-to-the-ground ride. So, I mean, it's fun. I'm not saying it's not a good ride. It is a very good ride. It's just, I prefer Dueling Dragons over Hagrid's. You love Disaster? Disaster was really underrated. It took it took a special kind of person to love disaster or earthquake, and I thought it was really cool. I like the whole Christopher Walken thing. I love the whole Christopher Walken thing. So yeah, disaster was interesting. You can still do it in California, at Universal Studios over there whenever that reopens. You can do disaster or earthquake over there. That's one thing that kind of upsets me about Universal Studios, is that they keep bringing stuff over from other parks. Like, first, Universal Studios in California, they had the Fast and Furious. First of all, they had the Kong 360. They opened their Kong 360, and then they pretty much brought that ride over here to Florida, and it's pretty much exactly the same with just a couple added scenes and more theming. And then they did the same exact thing with Fast and Furious, which is, in my opinion, an even bigger sin than Kong. Because at least at the end of Kong, you have the big King Kong animatronic, and you have the few scenes before that with really nice theming in their vehicle, as compared to California, where you just go into a soundstage and it's, you know, the main 360 show, and then that's it, you're done. But with Fast and Furious, it's literally almost the same exact ride. I don't think there was anything really new that they did with Fast and Furious Supercharged, other than an elaborate queue and a massive show building that is taking up so much space, and it had so much promise. Like, when we first heard that we were getting a Fast and Furious ride, we were thinking that we were going to get something similar to Test Track, and that didn't happen. They gave us an exact clone of what was in California, and it was lazy and a waste of money. And I will never forgive Universal Studios for that. They got rid of Disaster and Beetlejuice for that. And it's a travesty. It should not be in the park. Get rid of it immediately. Put something else there. Put a roller coaster there. Something other than Fast and Furious. It was a big waste of time. Big waste of money. Rant over. Rant over. As you guys can tell, I don't like Fast and Furious. It was a cheap and lazy thing to do. Universal better not ever take out Mummy. I will cry if they take out the Mummy. It's such a good ride. Then again, I also really hate the fact that I never got to ride Confrontation. I've seen videos of Confrontation, and it looks like it was something that was way ahead of its time as far as attractions. And I really wish that I could have experienced it. But the Mummy is still a very solid ride. They should, however, refurbish the Mummy. I'd be okay with the refurbishment. Do not take away the theme of Revenge of the Mummy. Don't try to re-theme it to the stupid Tom Cruise Mummy. Don't try to do that. Don't try and do the Mummy 3 with the Emperor. Don't try to do that. Keep it as Revenge of the Mummy, but just, you know, refurb it, make it a bit more thrilling. Or not really make it a bit more thrilling, like change some of the animatronics or whatever. Don't put any more screens in there. Don't put any more screens in there. If you're going to add screens, you know, when you're going through the dark roller coaster part, then definitely go ahead and update the visuals, but don't change anything else. I definitely think that they should refurb it, though. How do you feel about Disney retheming Splash Mountain to Princess and the Frog? I'm indifferent about it. I'm indifferent about that. You know, you could, on one hand, have a really well-themed ride, but at the same time, I'm not, like, I love Splash Mountain. I did my college program at Splash Mountain, and it was so much fun. I absolutely adore that attraction. So I'm very obviously sad to see the whole Splash Mountain thing go. But I know that it's going to be the same exact ride layout. They're not going to change anything about the ride layout. They're going to reuse a lot of the animatronics that are in that attraction. So I'm not really worried about that. And it's just going to be Princess and the Frog theme, but the same exact ride. So I'm kind of indifferent. You know, I'm sad to see the whole Splash Mountain theme go. But at the same time, I'm excited to see what they do with the mountain and how they have it. But I'm just sad that we're losing a mountain. You know, it was at Magic Kingdom, it was the 3 mountains, Splash, Space, and Thunder. Now we're losing one. And I also don't know how New Orleans fits in with the whole Frontierland theme. It just doesn't work for me. In Disneyland, it makes a lot more sense. But not over here in Florida. Let's see. When I went on Kong, I thought my eardrums were going to explode. It was so freaking loud. I enjoyed the ride as a whole. The Fast and Furious, no thanks. Yeah, honestly. I was unimpressed with Fast and Furious ride. Thumbs down. Absolutely. It's a terrible ride. It took me a few years. It took me a few years for me to get to Universal Studios Hollywood, taking down the amphitheater to put in Harry Potter. I just wish Harry Potter had more than 2 rides there. Yeah, Universal in Hollywood needs to up their Harry Potter game. They need to up their game with that one. But I don't know if there's much more that they can do. I mean, Universal in Hollywood, they don't have a lot of land to work with, so I'm surprised that they even managed to find a way to put Hogsmeade in there. But I think like the next major thing that Hollywood could do if they wanted to do an expansion as far as Harry Potter is concerned is get rid of Waterworld. And I don't think a lot of people are going to be happy about that if they get rid of Waterworld. Let's see, in Roblox, Fast and Furious ride is a clone of Rock and Roller Coaster. Oh, you see? That's awesome. See, they could have easily done something like that, a roller coaster for Fast and Furious. They could have easily done something like that. A Roblox PogChamp. Is Universal Studios Florida getting a Secret Life of Pets ride? I don't think so. I know they have one in California. They have one over there, but as far as over here, I highly doubt we're getting one. I heard the Fast and Furious, since reopening from its temporary close, had a 75-minute wait LMA. Oh, I'm sure those people were disappointed. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't even wait 5 minutes for that ride, even if it was a walk-on. I just refuse to ride it. I refuse. It's cheap. It is really cheap, and it's lazy. So let's see. No one talk about this, but every Tower of Terror has been rethemed except Hollywood Studios, and it's gonna stay that way. Hollywood Studios Tower of Terror is gonna stay the same. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. I don't want it to change. I love it. It's my favorite ride at Hollywood Studios. But, actually, wait, has been rethemed. The Tower of Terror in Paris hasn't been rethemed yet. However, it's rumored that it's going to change over to Guardians of the Galaxy as well, because, during one of their special events over in Paris, they did projection mapping on the Tower of Terror, and they projection mapped, Mission Breakout, that tower on the Tower of Terror over there in Paris. So it's rumored that Paris is going to change over to Mission Breakout, but we're not entirely sure. Actually, it should change over, because isn't Paris also getting an Avengers Campus? Paris is getting an Avengers Campus too, I think, so it would make sense for that Tower of Terror to turn into Mission Breakout as well. Let's see, oh, Jennifer Flores, hello. Hello. Let's see. Nappy Dragons Productions, yes it was. Yes, it was Kong was cool. The Roosevelt trolley and the 76 Kong theme playing in the queue, plus the news reports about Kong's rampage as you went through. Good times. Yeah, I like watching old ride-throughs of that. Secret Life of Pets is the replacement of the Yoshi ride, since Nintendo Hollywood ain't getting it. Huh. Yeah, because Secret Life of Pets is an Omnimover too, and the Yoshi ride is an Omnimover. That's right. Universal Studios in Hollywood is going to get Super Nintendo World before we do. That sucks. That sucks. As Epic Universe has been put on hold indefinitely, and we're not entirely sure when we're going to get it because COVID and everyone's losing a bunch of money. So I don't think, honestly, it would not surprise me if Epic Universe got the axe and they just canceled the whole project altogether. It would not surprise me. I don't think they can change it. What do you think about Mario World coming to Universal Orlando? It's not going to see. Okay, so here's my theory. If Epic Universe ends up getting the axe and they cancel the project altogether, I think they're going to move Super Nintendo World into Universal's Orlando. The original plan was to have Super Mario World in Fievel's Playland, in that whole back area right behind the Simpsons ride, Fievel's Playland, right next to E.T. The rumor was to keep E.T. intact because people will riot if they get rid of E.T. But turn that whole Fievel's Playland area into Super Mario, into Super Nintendo, and do all that. And then they came out with Epic Universe, and they figured they would have a lot more space to put Super Nintendo World, a much more expanded Super Nintendo World, into Epic Universe. So we'll see what happens. Epcot is jam-packed today. I heard. I have family, or my parents are at Hollywood Studios today, and I've been seeing pictures. It's crazy out there. Let's see. I would write if they get rid of E.T. And now, see, here's the thing. I don't like E.T. I don't like it. I don't get the hype around it. Like, the movie itself is good. I like the movie, but I don't care much for E.T. I wrote it for the first time last year. I rode it for the first time last year during the annual pass holder night that Universal Studios had, and I didn't care too much for it. I got off of it, and I'm like, well, that's a very overrated ride. It's a very overrated ride, and I didn't see the hype around it. And everyone talks about, oh my god, the queue, it smells so good. And I got in the queue, and I'm like, I didn't, nothing about that pleased me. Nothing about it pleased me. So me personally, if they decided to bulldoze ET tomorrow, I'd be like, yay, put something interesting there. But, you know, I know that a lot of people, a lot of hardcore Universal Studios fans are going to lose their minds if they ever decide to get rid of ET. And I know that. I know that ET is a very treasured ride, so it'd be interesting if that ever happens. Universal needs to change up the song list for Rip Ride Rocket. I know, that song list is ancient. I mean, they do have the secret songs, but the only downside to the secret songs is that you can't have your, if you do decide to buy the DVD or the video of your attraction experience on Rip Ride Rocket, you can't have the secret song in there. You gotta choose from their preset list. So that's the only downside to that. But I mean, yeah, they're... When did Rip Ride Rocket open? Because a lot of their songs there are pretty old. Let's see, if they keep E.T., they need to do some work. When I went on, there were characters' arms falling off and skin peeling. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I definitely think it needs a refurbishment at least. They gotta change up something on that. Let's see. Cameron James Wolf. Hey, how are you? How's your workout going? It's going good. I worked out a little bit on this stream. You know, I had some people donate, but little workouts here and there. I'm sure I'm going to be doing my workouts some more later on, depending on how much we do this stream. We've already been streaming for almost an hour now, but you know, I could be doing some more workouts during this stream if people donate. If not, I'll do another workout for about an hour when the stream is done. I feel like E.T. is nostalgic. A lot of rides were nostalgic. Twister was nostalgic. I was so upset when they got rid of Twister. Twister was a very underrated ride, in my opinion. It was so much fun. It's not even a ride, it was a show, but it was still so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I love the whole Twister. I love the Twister movie. So when they got rid of Twister, I was very sad about that. And then, again, Universal being cheap. And, you know, hey, we're getting a Jimmy Fallon ride. It's going to be next level storytelling and theming and everything else. A whole new ride system. Bruh. You made Minion Mayhem on a bigger scale. Oh, Universal. Like, Universal, I love you. I love Universal. But, damn. I don't understand what their obsession is with screens. That's why Hagrid's was such a breath of fresh air, because no screens except in the queue, and it was such a good ride. We know that Universal is capable of making quality attractions without relying on screens, but they keep doing it because it's cheap. It wouldn't surprise me if Jimmy Fallon closed down within the next couple years. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, I'm getting upset here. Let's see. My teacher worked at Universal and says they could easily put all 3 rumored rides into the kids area there. Huh. Interesting. Oh, we can't forget E.T. botched saying my name. Yeah, I put my name in there, and it was very weird to hear E.T. say my name. Let's see. Victor Fowl, hello. Why do you think that the mask policy at Busch is the way it is? I mean, masks are still required. It's just a matter of the people going there willing to wear a mask and the employees that work at Busch Gardens willing to enforce it. And both don't exist. You know, guests don't want to wear it. Employees don't want to enforce it. So, you know. Busch Gardens has good intentions, but they just don't care to enforce it, unfortunately. Let's see. I don't think Florida is ready for Iron Gwazi. It's going to have you shook. I'm terrified of Iron Gwazi. Like, I'm excited for Velocicoaster, but Iron Gwazi, it legitimately has me terrified. Let's see. I've been working on my martial arts training. Been working hard with martial arts weapons training. That's awesome. That's awesome. What kind of weapons do you use, if any? Unless your bare fists are your weapons. Let's see, love Twister. Sad it's gone. It was such a fun ride. I'm so sad that I wasn't around to go on its very final day. I was living in South Carolina at the time. White Castle is opening near Lake Buena Vista in 2021. Hell yeah. I know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited. Coda and I, we already have a plan. Like, me, Coda, and her family are going to go there, and we're going to, like, in White Castles up north, you can buy this big old, like, suitcase full of sliders. It's got, like, 70-something, I think. I think that's an exaggeration. But you can buy, like, a whole suitcase, like, a whole big box full of sliders. And Coda and her parents said that they're going to order, like, 3 of those on its opening day. So people are going to hate us on their opening day. Let's see. And now Jimmy Fallon almost got canceled. Yikes. Wait, they almost got canceled. Yikes. Wait, Jimmy Fallon has a ride that's not the Tram Tour? Yep. At Universal Studios. It's a motion simulator attraction with a big dome screen. So actually, I would compare Jimmy Fallon more to Simpsons ride, because you're sitting in front of a dome screen, and instead of individual little ride vehicles, it's one big ride vehicle that's like their audience seating, and you just move around like this. That's it. And it's in 3D. Let's see. I love your lightsabers in the back. May I ask where you got them? They are not lightsabers. They are... Let's see. Is this the right one? Hello? Oh, so yeah. No, this is not the right one. It's this one. But yeah, they're just LED lights. They're just LED lights that I control on this remote. So, where is it? So yeah, they're just LED strip lights that I mounted up on the wall. But yeah, a lot of people think they're lightsabers, but they're not. I can see why people think they're lightsabers, though. And I got them from Amazon. Got them off of Amazon during a sale. Let's see. Any dark rides at Busch Gardens or Dollywood? What's your question? Are you asking if there are dark rides at Busch Gardens or Hollywood? There are no dark rides at Busch Gardens here. I know in Williamsburg, I think they have a dark ride or two. And at Dollywood, I don't know. I've never been to Dollywood. The only dark ride that I can remotely think of is Mystery Mine, but even then, that's mostly outdoors. Let's see. Bow staffs and sticks working on getting swords next. Wow. Please don't lose a finger. Snowfang, hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing very well, Snowfang. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day, Snowfang. Good to see you again. You haven't been in the stream in a while. Let's see. Eric Matos, where did you get your Keyblades? The majority of them I got from Spirit Halloween. So, let's see. These two I got from GameStop. When Kingdom Hearts 3 was being released, GameStop was selling these Keyblades, these two. And then the rest I got from Spirit Halloween. These 3 I got from Spirit Halloween. And then I have Kyrie's Keyblade in the corner over here that you can't really see. I'm still trying to figure out a way to mount that one and mount this one, which is Riku's Keyblade. And then I have another one in the corner. Right, where is it? Right back here, where my pen is. Right, boop, there, in the corner. I have another one. That's my first ever Keyblade that I got from MetroCon. And it looks terrible compared to these other Wonder Woman replicas. But yeah, that's where I got mine. And I think you can still order Keyblades from Spirit Halloween online. Let's see. Thanks. The White Castle boxes are called Crave cases, and they hold 24 burgers. Okay, yeah. A lot of you people in the Midwest or up north will know more what I'm talking about. I don't know why I thought it was 70 something. That's excessive. But yes, the Crave cases are exactly what they're called. Let's see. All this burger talk is making me hungry. You know, same. Same. You've been really busy? Hey, I've been really busy. I haven't posted a video on this channel in well over a week, almost 2 weeks now. So, I know you. I know. A true Keyblade master. Hey, and I still want more. I'm looking for more Keyblades, and I'm looking at Etsy, and there are a lot of great 3D printed Keyblades that I really want. So, my collection is just going to continue to grow, but it's just a matter of having the space for them. That's the biggest issue. Are you into musical theater? Yes and no. I mean, there are a couple of Broadway shows that I really, 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 really like. Like, I've seen several Broadway shows, and I enjoy Broadway shows, but am I a theater nerd? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've seen several Broadway shows, mostly Disney. I've seen Lion King, Little Mermaid, Mary Poppins. I think there was one other Disney Broadway show. Lion King, Little Mermaid, Mary Poppins, Aladdin, and I also saw Wicked. I saw Wicked, and then I guess I don't know if you can count Hamilton. Hamilton on Disney Plus. But yeah, I love those shows. Wicked is probably my favorite musical Broadway show, followed by Hamilton, and then Lion King. So yeah, would I say I'm a Broadway nerd? No, absolutely not. Let's see. Megan Murphy, I met you at Universal when they had the Beetlejuice house open. It was such a pleasure chatting. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, Megan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Hope you had a good day at with Beetlejuice, because that was a crazy ass day. That was crazy. Let's see, Hamilton Crockett. Space for more Keyblades or more Nuggets. That would be a discussion for sure. You know, Kodo wants that really big Baby Yoda from Costco. So you see, where is it? These two over here. She got those from like Walgreens, and I think they have a massive one at Costco that she's really wanting. So we're needing to find a place for that. So let's see. Whoa, Ferg! Long time no see, buddy. Old school rewind. Is this garland or roping? Think back, Adrian. Yes. Ferg, long time no see. I haven't seen you around here in a hot minute. How have you been, man? It's good to see you again. You know, I was actually rewatching some old videos of mine on the channel, and I saw you in the comments section on several of them, and I was like, I wonder what he's up to. Wonder what they're up to. Philippines, Disney, California going back into lockdown again. Yeah, that's really unfortunate, but you know, virus cases are going absolutely crazy in the United States right now, so it's gonna get 10 times worse before it gets better. Go for the Proplica Keyblade. It's a very high-end replica. See, here's the thing about the Proplica Keyblade, though, is that I already have 2 Kingdom Keys. I have this Kingdom Key over here, and I have the Kingdom Key in the corner, and then I also have Mickey's Realm of Darkness Keyblade. So I don't really need another Kingdom Key, because I think Proplica only sells the Kingdom Key. And I will admit, the Proplica Keyblade is really cool because, you know, it's got sound effects and things like that. But I don't know. I can't see myself buying another Kingdom Key. So I'm gonna turn off this fan. My nose is starting to get stuffy. Let's see, the Mandalorian episode from yesterday is the best one yet? Yes, absolutely. I 100% agree. Not going to be discussing spoilers, but, you know, in case people haven't seen it yet, if you haven't seen yesterday's episode of The Mandalorian, I highly recommend you do so. Because it was a banger. It was a banger for sure. Let's see. Are you going to Night of a Million Lights to Kiss the World Village? Yes. A lot of you guys want us to go to Night of a Million Lights. We will be going tomorrow. We will be going tomorrow, so you will hopefully see that video out on Monday. Let's see. Mabe Keith, back to work. Have a great night. Thank you so much for coming out to this stream. Have a great night. Wear a mask. Use hand sanitizer. All that good stuff. Oh, no. Carol of the Bells. Carol of the Bells. No, 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 no. La, 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 la. Carol of the Bells. I have been... striked hard from Carol of the Bells. Carol of the Bells is no joke. That is an absolute no-no song for YouTube. Oh my god. Now that I've had that little heart attack, I'm thinking YouTube about to come for me. You don't mess with Carol of the Bells. Let's see. I'm playing with Fate, having that Christmas music with the background. I know. I just got it. That's why I'm wearing the headphones. That's why I'm wearing the headphones, so I can keep track of what Christmas music is playing. I just threw on a random Christmas music playlist, and the playlist says no copyright, but I don't trust it. So I just gotta monitor that in the background while we're doing all of this. Once again, guys, if you haven't yet left a like on the live stream, please go ahead and do so. It helps us out immensely. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button, where hopefully We're shooting for 20,000 by the end of the year, but I don't think that's going to happen. If we do hit 20,000 by the end of the year, I purchased some Pocky chips. If you guys are familiar with the Pocky One Chip Challenge, it is a singular chip, all black, and it's made with like ghost peppers in it. It's like the hottest chip in the world. And if we do 20,000 by the end of the year, I will be doing that on stream. So a little bit of incentive for you guys. Let's see. Adrian, I'm really happy for your success. I was sub number 27 and you were ready to give it up back then, but you hung in there. Big time congrats, brother. Ferg, thank you so much. You are definitely one of my earliest subscribers, and I remember you very vividly. You were there from the very beginning, quite practically. So I really appreciate you hanging out there. And yeah, you're absolutely right. I was ready to give up. There was a time where I was really ready to give up on the channel because it wasn't getting any traction, wasn't getting any attention. And, you know, I stuck with it. You know, I did a lot of talking to myself, and I just, you know, kept saying that this is a hobby. You know, if people want to watch my videos, that's great, but this is just something for me to do on the side and to possibly help people who are very much so interested. So, you know, I appreciate you sticking around, and it's good to see you back on the channel again, man. It's really good to see you, and I appreciate you being here all the way. Let's see, what do you think of Pandora? Pandora Jewelry or Pandora the World of Avatar? I'm just kidding. I know you're talking about World of Avatar. I really like it. I really like it. I love the Avatar movie. It was a fantastic movie. Still one of my favorites. And I really enjoy the lands. The land is fantastic. Very great detail, and Flight of Passage is a fantastic ride. So, I mean, I definitely make it a point to go to Pandora every time I go to Animal Kingdom, mostly because of going to eat at Satuli Canteen, because I still think Satuli Canteen is definitely one of the best, if not the best, quick service restaurant on Disney property, because the quality of the food is so good, and you can pay $10 to have, you know, chicken nuggets or a burger, but you can pay a little bit more to have fresh chicken off the grill, or, you know, roast beef, or salads and bao buns and the brown rice and quinoa. It's all super good, super fresh, and it's very delicious. Let's see. Have you heard of the group Voctive, the acapella group? If no, I highly recommend their Disney Melody or Cinderella mashup. I'll take a look at that. What is that? Voctive? I'll take a note of that. I'll check that out. Let's see. Pascal, hello from the Netherlands. What theme parks outside of the USA would you like to visit? Do you have a bucket list? I don't have an official bucket list as far as ranking, but pretty much every Disney park around the world I want to visit. I also want to go to Alton Towers. I want to go to Europa Park. I want to go to Efteling. I don't know the correct pronunciation of that, but I want to go to those European parks, and I also want to hit a bunch of other parks around the United States. But those are my major international ones, aside from all international Disney parks. But man, Netherlands, we got people from all over. That's crazy. Next Saturday, going to my first Orlando Informer meetup, staying at Cabana Bay. Volcano Bay View room. Also got selected for the virtual line for Pteranodon Flyers. That is awesome. Free unlimited food and butterbeer. Hey, have fun. Hopefully I can make it out to the Orlando Informer meetup in June of next year. Hopefully we can make that happen. I'm very excited for you, man. And again, the only reason why I'm not going is because of the free unlimited food. I would take advantage of that. I wouldn't even be writing anything. I'd just be going there to eat because I'm fat. So, have fun, man. Let's see, not going to lie, I have been watching some of your past videos, and I wanted to know what was it like meeting Adam the Woo. What was it like meeting Adam the Woo? I see him quite often, actually, and he knows who I am. So if we like make eye contact with each other in the park, we both say, hey, what's up? But we don't exactly hang out with each other. We're not friends, but we know who each other are, and he knows who I am, and I know who he is. It was really nice. It was really cool. He's a great guy. And, you know, when I first met Adam the Woo, I met Justin Scard as well. And Justin Scard knows who I am, too. So whenever we see each other in the park, we know, you know, we say hi and we, you know, chit-chat a little bit before, you know, doing our own thing. But meeting Adam the Woo was great. He's a great guy. Really great guy. If you ever get a chance to meet him, I highly recommend it. Oh, you pronounced Efteling correct? Okay, awesome. Oh, well done. Many non-Dutch people struggle with that. Hey, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, those are the parks that I want to hit internationally. The struggle is real because it's hot in my room because I got the lights here and I got my computer going and I have a fan right here in front of me, but it's like directly onto my face and it's already on a low setting, but my nose is already starting to get stuffy with the cold air hitting my face. And now I turn it off and now I'm starting to sweat. So anyways, guys, any last minute questions? I didn't intend to be live streaming for such a long time. This has been really fun. This has been really fun. I enjoy talking to you guys, and I'm so glad that we got to get so many of our European viewers in here. Because I know it's been a while. Let's see. You also love watching the Florida State Fair videos as well. Those videos don't do really well at all, but I'm happy that you like watching those. I don't think I made a Florida State Fair video from 2019. I think I did 2017 and 18 or 18. Did I do 18 and 19? I think I did 18, 19. I don't know. But either way, thank you so much for watching those videos. How are your classes going? Finals? Well, I'm only taking one class right now. It's a math class, and it is very much so kicking my butt, and I have a final next weekend. And, you know, I am right on the verge of failing the class, so if I do well in the final, then I pass the class. If I don't do well in the final, then I fail the class, so I don't know. I got way too much stuff going on between both of my jobs and YouTube that, you know, the class just thrown in there is very difficult, so I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm trying. I really am. Imagine a Galaxy's Edge expansion with a Mandalorian attraction and Baby Yoda meet and greet. So they were planning on doing a Mandalorian and Baby Yoda meet and greet, kind of similar to what they did with Star-Lord and Baby Groot. But that has since been put on hold because of COVID. But it would be really cool to see an expansion. Do I think they're going to do an expansion? I highly doubt it because Galaxy's Edge is set in the universe of the sequel trilogy, so that's the time period, and I don't know if Mandalorian is exactly around in the sequel trilogy, even though it looks like in the Mandalorian series they're setting up stuff to tie into the sequel trilogy, but we'll see. Let's see, is it starting to get cold over there? We're starting to get into our Florida winter where our temperatures just roller coaster and fluctuate. Where, you know, we'll be warm, we'll get a cold front, and boom, we're in the 40s. And then, you know, for a couple days we're cold, and then back up to warm, and then, you know, dipping down. So we're in that time of year where if we get a cold front coming our way, then we know that we're gonna get cold for at least a couple days, but it never stays cold. But it's definitely nice to get the humidity out of here. No humidity is actually really, really nice. Let's see. I loved your State Fair videos too, so hopefully when COVID's settled, you can go again. I'd like to, and they've already announced dates for next year, so it'd be cool. It'd be cool to go back again. Let's see. No questions. Thanks for the live chat opportunities. Keep up with your diet. You're doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is everything going okay with your eye? Noticed a mark. Feel better. Yes, my eye is fine. We've concluded, like, I can see perfectly fine. I still have 20/20 vision, and my doctor has even noticed it, but we've concluded that it was a popped blood vessel that just kind of dried up and stayed there. So, however long ago, because that mark in my eye has been there for as long as I can remember. So, I mean, I've got no problems with it. It doesn't affect my vision at all, so, I mean, I'm not gonna bother it. It makes me unique. Let's see. I'm new to your channel. Do you only do reviews of theme parks? Not necessarily. We do these live streams, and I also do gaming content, and, you know, we do other at-home content. So, I mean, the focus is on theme parks, but, you know, we kind of branch out and do other things as well. And we also do hotel reviews and dining reviews as well. So Tiffany Marie, if you are wanting to subscribe to the channel and look at more videos, then please go ahead and do that. We have a lot of playlists on the channel to look at many different things. So I guarantee you will be thoroughly entertained with our videos if you decide to just start binge watching a bunch of our content. So I appreciate you being here. Let's see. I love how relatable you are, Adrian. I always look forward to your videos. I love the honest viewpoints, and just feeling like I can relate to you is really cool. Crystal Hibbs, thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it, and and I definitely feel like that's what really sets me apart from the other Orlando vloggers out there. There are a lot of Orlando vloggers out there, and some more popular ones, you know, they're just all butterflies and rainbows, and they don't show exactly what's really going on in the parks. And I like to show you guys what more you can expect when you go to the parks, and I like to give an honest opinion. I'm not a theme park simp. And a lot of these other vloggers, they're pretty much walking advertisements for the theme parks, and I'm not really about that life. I'm not really about that life, you know? Like, it'd be nice to get invited to more media events, but at the same time, though, I'm not a walking advertisement. I don't want to be a walking advertisement. I'm doing this for fun, and, you know, if theme parks want to value an honest review and an honest opinion, and, you know, if they want to value that and invite me to media events, then that'd be great. If not, then that's totally fine. I'm still having a blast doing what I'm doing, and I'm really loving the fact that I am doing and making videos that help people out. So, Crystal Hips, thank you so much for your kind words. Not a question, but your face already looks so much skinnier. So proud of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We still have a long way to go. You know, Velocicoaster opens next year in the summer, so we still got a little ways to go. Christopher Haddock, hello. Welcome. Let's see. Hope The Mandalorian gets a season 3. I'm sure it will. The Mandalorian is pretty much what is keeping Disney Plus afloat right now. They were a green light for a 3rd season. Yep, see, there you go. Mandalorian is what's keeping Disney Plus afloat. So, any last minute questions? Any last minute questions? Get them in now, because I got another video to edit that's going to be going up tomorrow, and yeah, I got a bunch of other things. Got a bunch of other things planned today, but I figured I'd take some time out to have a chat with you guys. So let's see. For great chatting again, I will be around. Everyone stop to Adrian and hit the like. He's always a straight shooter. I appreciate it, man. Bye, Adrian. Keep up the workouts. Take care. That's true. Until the other original's good come, there's nothing good. Yeah, there isn't. We're still waiting on all these other spin-off shows and all the Marvel stuff. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. If I missed any of your questions, I sincerely apologize. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. Wear a mask, use hand sanitizer, all that good stuff. Let's see, just to name off a few people: Christopher Haddock, for Kimberly Moore, Mike Side, Tiffany, Ryan Anderson, Stressed Panda. You guys are all awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out to a stream. You guys are the real MVPs. We're going to have another video coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be at Magic Kingdom tomorrow. And we're hopefully going to be doing a live stream from the Magic Kingdom. Hey, Pascal, thank you so much for the 2. Thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate that last-minute donation there. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Have a good night. Like I said, wear a mask, use hand sanitizer, all that good stuff. We got more videos coming out very, very soon. Video coming out tomorrow, live stream tomorrow from the Magic Kingdom, and we have Night of a Million Lights coming out on Monday. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope we're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.